Howdy, folks, and welcome. Happy Monday, March 1st, everyone, 2021. Hope you are doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Bitcoin trading at $49,184. Looking at a 4-hour chart here on stream. Welcome if this is your first time with us. Crypto World News, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We do this 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate you guys being here, going over cryptocurrency news. And we're going to take altcoin suggestions from you at the end after those news. We'll take a look at the cryptocurrency market cap, but mainly we're going to be talking about Bitcoin today and overall market sentiment, market direction, short-term 4-hour signals versus micro and macro. So if this is something that's interests you, I'm going to be sharing my perspective. Appreciate you guys being here. Hit that thumbs up, subscription bell, turn post notifications on if you're on Facebook. And let's get started. Looking at a 4-hour chart here. First and foremost, the 4-hour chart is always good to give you a signal as far as if you're doing your technical analysis. The 4-hour chart tends to be a pretty good time length as far as giving you what the direction or what my technical analysis might be for the next, let's say 12 to 48 hours. The only problem with the 4-hour chart is sometimes you can get signals that might shift or sway the market in one direction, and we always want to caution against believing that the market owes us something. So if we saw this as a falling wedge breakout, and that's indicative of 58K retest, and that's exactly what we have to do and we are going to do, I'm going to caution against that. This does look like a good 4-hour bullish formation, as you can call it a breakout. We can show you of the falling wedge breakout to 58K resistance. But I think that's going to be a little bit too bullish because there are higher time frame analysis also at play here. So if we take in perspective not only the 4-hour, but also the daily and what has happened previously. This would take quite a lot of work for us to get back up in some what I like to call bullish zones, bullish territory, because this move really hasn't played out, I believe, fully played out yet. And the market tends to be a little bit impulsive or reactive, where we're going to be a little bit more strategic. And one thing I always like to suggest is the Fear Greed Cryptocurrency Index. And this is a great tool for deciding when is a great time to buy in the market. All right, right now we've got a 38. So we are just now on the cusp of creating fear in the market. The market has not been fearful in months. If we were to scroll down and look at this 3-month, the last time we were fearful, January, February, March, and that's not even a 40 is not very. We're at a 38, so we're at about more fear than we've had, and I believe that's probably going to continue for a bit. So if you were looking for a place to buy, a time to buy, I would wait until this says extreme fear, and respectively, if you were looking for a time to sell, usually when this says extreme greed. Hola, Frankie. What's up, dude? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. So that's my 4-hour BTC analysis. We do look bullish, ready to come up to some higher levels. I'm going to be looking at 54K as a next level of resistance, given that we break up on 49.7K. Currently right here, there's nothing tells me that we're not going to. There is nothing. I don't know. That was a lot of no's. Okay, so this looks pretty good here on the 4-hour chart, but we're going to keep in mind that the macro chart, a little bit higher time frames, are still telling us there is more room. There could be more room down to go. Waiting obviously for this retest right here, which we've not had yet. I think this would probably be one of the most bullish scenarios. Most bullish scenarios would be that we retest here and that's it. Retest of 41K and then gone. And then anywhere down here is great levels to long, I believe. And should something happen, like we get below 27K, I wouldn't be fearful. Let's just be realistic here, and we can chart as needed. But I really believe that 27K is a nice last case scenario right here. 27.9. I like this. I like this level right here. Love to smack some longs in. Even if we came back to 23, hey, take it. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. 40K is definitely needs to happen, I believe. Just because this is untested expansion. We came up and we've never been up here before. So usually there's price, volume, and time will they find a way to synchronize their way back up. Hey, Brainiac, another one. Beat Boop. What's up, Josh? What's up, Willow? Not trying to talk. If I talk over you guys' heads, just let me know. Like, if you don't understand something, I'm trying to break it down. Break it down now. But yeah, all of these, all of these charts, news articles, I will drop down below for you guys if you want to check them out yourself. Bitcoin BTC signaling falling wedge breakout to resistance 58K. All right, and we are cautioning 4-hour taking precedence over daily or 3-day chart. But yes, 4-hour does look pretty bullish there. Not a bad analysis. Falling wedge. Exclamation mark trading view in the chat. Open up a free trading view account and you can learn how to chart anything you want. All right, $250 million fund. I forgot my little buttons today. To invest in Polkadot, Cardano. Polkadot and Cardano. Nah, brother, keep it going. Love you. Love you too, man. So if you are potentially looking for, my belief is that there's currently, I follow people who follow cryptocurrency and I follow people who don't. And I like to learn and try and understand the sentiment of the people who don't, because that gives me, I'm better able to, it's funny. You tell people to buy at $50 Bitcoin. You tell them to buy at 100, 1,000, 15,000, 32,000. At 58,000, they're all calling you up and they're like, is this a good time to buy? Is this a good time to buy? Yeah, bro. You get what you deserve. You're in it for the short-term gains. Get rich quick. You're going to get wrecked. I mean, I don't know. Because you're probably going to buy at the top and sell at the bottom. Like my buddy sold out of Doge the other day because I told him, I was like, yo, I think Doge is going to go. I think if BTC corrects, like I'm thinking 40K or 27, I think there's some weird, like Doge has a potential to like maybe pump while that's happening. And I'm looking for like the 10 to 15 cent level. But I just wanted to say that the sentiment of the market is in my opinion, people believe that this is done. So that makes it a good investment or a bet. I'm betting against their sentiment, thinking that this is going to go to zero or whatever. So that's it's always good to, if you can counter trade emotions. And I know a lot of people right now believe that the cryptocurrency market is saturated and inflated. And it makes me laugh because Bitcoin, yes, did make some crazy moves this year. But if you look in perspective of how much money is in this space and the money that's flowing around this space, and more specifically, use case. If you figure out how these projects or these coins are going to be used in the future and where you see that use case, then you're way ahead of everyone else. Okay? So if you understand that decentralized finance is the hottest shit in crypto right now, then that's great. But then you also understand that there's a problem with DeFi. The gas fees are ridiculous, which makes it less inviting. And for me, I'm not able to move as much as I can. Liquidity should be flowing a lot easier. But when I have, let's say 1,000, let's say 1 ETH or whatever, and I'm trying to transact it, and it costs 0.2 to send or 0.01 ETH to send, that's not, it's not efficient. So there's a lot of money to be made in streamlining that process. Polkadot and Cardano are two great competitors for helping streamline the DeFi ecosystem. That's why institutional money is pulling away from Bitcoin into altcoins and will continue to do so. I don't know if I had a third article for you guys. Can I give some suggestions today? Yes, you may. Or are we all past suggestions? No, Maestro, if you had 100 USD now, what would you buy at the moment? Okay, I would like to see your view on Raven. Okay, we'll look at Raven. If I had $100 to buy right now, what would I buy at the moment? What would I buy at the moment? XLM probably. Or GRT. I've been looking at this one the other day. I think GRT is a DeFi coin. I like the way this chart looks. Either GRT or XLM. I don't think XLM. I think XLM is also going to be an amazing performer right there with Cardano and Polkadot. It just hasn't caught on mainstream wind yet, but it will. Next time we break up on 53 cents, we will get some mainstream attention. Yeah, XLM is I believe is a great investment. Polkadot's hard to enter. You wanted my opinion on Raven, and if let's see Raven. Let's look at Raven to the Bitcoin value. Good gracious, I'm notations. Nicky girl, I'm bagging. I'm sagging. Keep this thing up the ditch and flow. Is that too much to ask you for? Wanna see no reason why? I see a monthly Raven chart, BTC chart looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, if you were waiting to enter for, I don't know, maybe 378 above there, go for it, bro. Because I think next time we bop above here, that's not even going to be a target. That will probably be a target. And probably highs up here. I think Raven looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Raven to the BTC on the monthly chart. I mean, we can look in lower time frames if you want, but obviously, I am putting my analysis, I don't know how else to say this. I'm putting my technical analysis into altcoins with the consideration of what my perspective is on Bitcoin in the next 48 hours, if that makes any sense. BTC looks bullish on a 4-hour. Do I think we're going to break up on 54K? It's a 50-50. I'm kind of swinging towards no. And if we do, then just below 58K. Great smack target as well. Let's look at, was there another coin? XRP. Yes, let's look at the Ripple really quick. XRP to BTC is probably going to come down a little bit lower, but I still believe that there's money to be made on Ripple. Ooh. If we could get a green weekly, I would just love that. I would just love it, Ripple. Can we just pop up here? No? Ripple getting back below 678 Satoshi just means more blood. But you can't shake me. You can't shake these hands. I bought into Ripple at 22 cents. Right. I don't know where it was. It was like right here or something. But this is when it was, let's the XRP USDT. Yeah. Like right here. It's pretty sweet. So I was in a super long, I was in like a highly leveraged long position on stream, like for like weeks, and XRP hadn't moved. And then it bumped up like right here. Or no, where did it go? I think it bumped up. I took profit way too soon. I would have made like 30 grand. But at the same time, I feel like I could have been too greedy. Like, so you make 30 grand and then you're like, oh, just let it ride. Because at the time, people were like, XRP. And then here comes the SEC. And that would have liquidated the crap out of me if I didn't take my profit. I don't think I would have taken profit. I personally see Bitcoin being worth at least 150,000 to 350,000 per money in the future. Yeah, I mean, so when people ask about like future expectations for Bitcoin cryptocurrency, and I'm really surprised, you know, CNN, MSNBC, like all of these financial entertainment sector, or not entertainment, but I don't know what you want to call them, news sectors. Anyways, these professionals who were talking about their opinions of Bitcoin and what they believe it's going to do in the future, and none of them are talking about market cap. I'm like really, really blown away. Like, if you're, so you're going to be fundamentally bullish, but all you really need to say is the cryptocurrency market cap is currently $1.5 trillion. We've gained almost $500 billion in like 3 months. What do you predict the total cryptocurrency market cap will be in 4 years? I predict $10 trillion easily. 4 years, $10 trillion. BTC, 50 to 60% dominance. Yeah. $300,000 Bitcoin, not a problem. That's how you fundamentally get there with price. There's $1.5 trillion in the cryptocurrency market. $133 billion of daily trading volume, and a BTC dominance over the $1.4 trillion, $1.5 trillion, of 61%. Now, why are altcoins going to gain money? Market cap's going to keep increasing. BTC dominance is not going to always be 60 to 70%. There is room in this space for more. ETH dominance at its height was like 16% of the market cap. ETH's going to lose its market dominance to more efficient coins that do ETH's smart contract job more efficiently. So when you think about money to be made in the future, 1.5 trillion, 60% market cap, ETH's at 13%. Let's say Cardano's market cap is like maybe 5% of the cryptocurrency market or something like that. I'm sure I could figure it out. 441 billion. Yeah, so what's 41 billion divided by, or what's 1.4 trillion divided by 41 billion? Chat. 1 4 1 0 1 2 3 1 2 3 divided by 41 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Oh, maybe I did that wrong. Not good at math on the spot. Okay. It's all right. All I'm trying to say, all I'm trying to show you is, let's say Cardano goes from like 5% of the market cap to 10% of the market cap, but our market cap goes from 1.5 trillion to 10 trillion, like let's say 4 years. Do you understand how that makes you extremely wealthy? Buying Cardano at $1.30. Because you're also staking the coins that you earn. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do you guys have any questions? Anything you want me to chart? I feel like I'm like a rambling man over here. I'm a gambling man. I'm gonna get some water. We're gonna look at ETH. We're gonna talk about BTC one more time before I go. If you guys have any coins you want me to chart, you can also look at that. Ooh. All right. Thanks for sticking with us. No coins to chart. Let's take a look at ETH. ETH on the USD. ETH to the USD. Looking at a weekly chart here on Ethereum. If you want to know how we found 666 weekly level, we did a fib retracement on a weekly from here as a 1 and here as our 0. And our extension was 1618, 2618, 3646, 56666. Pretty memey. Pretty memey ETH. Memey ETH. Monthly ETH doesn't look terrible. Weekly ETH, I think it would take a lot. It would just take way more than ETH is ready to bargain for right now. So I'm probably looking for like, yeah. And I think what we can do, let me show you how to do this. Let's take a fib retracement and we're going to do it backwards. We're going to go, let's say that's 1 and that's 0. Let's delete this old one really quick. Okay, so now this gives us a reverse projection of what we can do. So when this move started, this is our 1. This is our 0. So a reasonable, we can expect probably a 618, which would be pretty perfect, I think, if we had like a 618 test and then we were ready to go. But also the 786 also looks pretty juicy. Hey, I'm down. 786, baby. That's what my weekly ETH, that's kind of what I'm looking at. 4 hours a different perspective because the market does look to be a little bit bullish right now. So if ETH comes up and breaks 15.8, probably have a retest of 17.5 or 1800, somewhere about there, and see what happens. But ultimately, ETH, I believe, does need to come down to some lower levels, and we probably will see that this week or into this weekend. Take a look at BTC one more time here on the 4 hour. We're talking about a descending wedge channel breakout, 4 hour bullish pattern, but we are cautioning against taking this 4 hour chart over a daily or a 3-day chart because that macro perspective is going to definitely help you out when making the decision, when making your analysis. Let's take a look at that. Daily chart. Okay, why do we stop here? Can't tell you. Weekly chart. Oops. Yeah, I mean, Don't know why we stopped here. Monthly charts. Yeah, if we get back below 48K, it'll probably get pretty bloody pretty fast. We might end up closing this month red, which I don't know though. I think there needs to be more fear. I'm not happy with this 38. Can we please get extreme fear? Everyone thinks this is a bull pattern signaling for 58K. All right. So we'll break up 49K. Nice 10% move up to 54K, 9%. And then from there, probably not continue forward or higher. Maybe 56.5 is a level, but definitely looking for lower BTC levels on the daily and the 3-day chart. But we'll see though. We've been waiting for BTC lower levels for some time. BTC doesn't like to give anyone entries. I believe there's a lot of people in the market who are not selling, but there's definitely a lot of uncertainty. It's not enough yet, though. I know some people who are buying altcoins at the top and are trying to place stop losses, and I'm like, dude, why are you placing a stop loss on altcoin accumulation you bought for fiat in 2021? I've explained the market cap and how market dominance works and where the money flows. I'm so confused. You say now ETH will go down, but Stellar will go up. Is this possible? Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. What was this doing? What does this do? Okay, so so let's talk about that. How can one coin go up and one coin go down? Well, these coins all follow a market pattern, like what's happening. Where's my little brush? Let's make it bigger. 4 point. Okay. Okay, so all of these coins all follow like let's say the ebb and flow pattern of the cryptocurrency market. So as money is entering and leaving this space, there's like and you can see it. You look at a Bitcoin chart and then you pull up a side by side of another coin and you're like, oh, look, why are all these coins following Bitcoin? Well, it's money that's coming in this market, okay? And there is money to be made on these altcoins that are moving in such a way that they're never, like Cardano is making some serious macro moves. I was looking at someone charting Cardano on the 4-hour chart, and it kind of hurts my brain a little bit. Just zoom out, dude. Like, look at what these coins are doing. So there are fundamental reasons why like I'm bullish on Stellar but not on Ethereum right now. It's a fundamental reason. It's because Stellar is a more efficient and I believe has a use case in the future and is not worth the value that use case is going to be worth. So that's why I would advise accumulating XLM, because you cannot time a 50% pump. And this coin could break 52 cents, 53 cents, have nothing to do with that flow that I was talking about, the flow of money in the market. You know, like most coins are following what's happening. But sometimes money enters these market in such an intense and fast way. Like when you hear, oh, BlackRock's got $8 trillion. Okay, how do you fundamentally do technical analysis on $1 trillion coming into this space? You can't. You have to be an inside trader. Okay, so if someone came in and they saw XLM and they're like, oh, I like the XLM platform, it makes sense to me, yada yada. So they drop, $50 million, $500 million. Obviously, that's going to affect the price. when people get in and aren't really selling. Like for me, I'm not looking to sell any of my coins in 2021 just because of these huge macro moves. You will miss, I guarantee, you will miss a majority of the gains if you just hold, and if you can stake, I highly recommend stake. But I don't think I've steered anyone wrong from an accumulation standpoint. I've been helping people get into cryptocurrency and learn since 2017, 18, 19, 20, 20, about 4 years now. I don't think anyone's ever lost. If they lost money, it's because they sold. But is anything else? Sorry, but I'm the biggest noob considering trading, buying crypto. Any advice for my first steps regarding e-wallet, particular credit cards? I'm in EU. Some of the regulations here are kind of Yeah, okay. So biggest noob trading cryptocurrency. Any advice for my first steps regarding e-wallets, particular credit cards? Okay. Can you use crypto.com? I like crypto.com. They've got a lot of altcoins. I know there's a bunch of exchanges that you can use. I recommend Binance because it actually does have a way more altcoins than like Coinbase, and the pairs are much better. And you can buy BNB. Hey, nothing wrong with a little BNB in your life. So yeah, that would be my suggestion to you. Look up some. By the way, you can hit me up on Discord. Anyone, !Discord. Join the Crypto World News Discord. And yeah, the stream's live 24/7 too. So if you have questions, there's like a bunch of people who are just like me, willing to help new people. So yeah, and I appreciate all you guys who are helping. Once you get educated enough, then you can help other people. That's the goal, right? The law of equivalent exchange. Take one and give two. I forgot my train of thought. Can you look at Matic? Yes. Bakery token. We're going to look at Matic. Okay, but what I was saying, I lost my train of thought. At, desktop wallets. Atomic Wallet is a pretty good desktop wallet. Exodus is probably one of my favorites. I just like Atomic because they have a lot of staking options. And atomicwallet.io for that, if you want to check that out. Web wallets. You need a web wallet to interact and engage with DeFi platforms. MetaMask is okay. There are some web wallets that require like 2FA for withdrawals. And I highly, highly, highly suggest that if you're going to get a web wallet, you find one with two-factor authentication for withdrawals. So let's say, for instance, you give away your private keys because you're really, really special. There was an airdrop, and all you got to do to claim your $1 million in Bitcoin is give me your private keys, and you do that. Now I have access to all your crypto, and I just take it. You can't sue me. You can't come after me. You can't find me. That's it. You messed up, buddy. Don't own your keys, don't own your coin. So I have a little bit of personal experience on that. But anyways, it's just from me, don't like trade crypto and drink or. Okay, Discord serious. I followed you since 2017. Yes. Matic, Polygon. Okay. Matic network, is this not it? Battery token. Matic, Polygon? Okay, I gotcha. Is this all that I got here for chart data? Is this it, really? Yeah, I can't really chart this coin. You're gonna use fundamental analysis for this. Weekly, I mean, what we were at? Not even 2 pennies. I can't chart this. Use fundamental analysis. Figure out what this project is. Figure out what the use case is, and see why people are buying it. 4-hour chart doesn't look too bad. All of these new coins are always, you're always going to be susceptible to price discovery, and that can be both up and down. So just because we started at less than 2 cents or just less than 2 cents doesn't mean that the price it can never come lower than here. That is a false assumption. But at the same time, these coins with their use case, especially if it's a DeFi coin, they may never retrace. So it might come up here and then come back here and then go on further. It's really, really difficult to time. So when I'm suggesting people when they have like a coin like this, I'm saying, okay, so you one must know something about the project because nothing technically says buy. Or two, you must have time. You must be patient enough to let this play out. So you're understanding the risk that buying here, obviously can play off very, very well for you, but you can also lose all of the money that you have invested. So if you're going to trade a coin like this, just be willing to hold it for 6 months to a year or whenever. Ideally, if you're fundamentally long and you're able to stake it and passively earn money, then you shouldn't even worry. You shouldn't even look at a chart, I believe. Fundamentals and technicals, two different things. Chainlink's also looking pretty good. Pretty good. If you don't have MX on your mobile phone these days, at least 2, you're open for surgery. That's what I said. I'll be scrolling the solution. It went through all the rebranding. Yeah, 2FA, two-factor authentication, Google Authenticator. This is just some general. This isn't even about cryptocurrency. This is just general advice here. Oh gosh, my camera's all jacked up. LastPass. You need a password bank, so you're not using the same password for everything, and you can have an encrypted password. But anyways, I finished this book yesterday, and Rich Dad Poor Dad. I wanted to share a little bit of information that something was interesting that I gained, and it was that. I'm trying to think how it was. Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert T. Kawasaki. That's a good dirt bike. Anyways, so yeah, I learned that basically a lot of people who are not rich or wealthy ask people who are rich or wealthy for a job or a loan, and typically don't ask them how they became rich or wealthy. So I just thought it was interesting to me because I pitched someone recently and was like, hey, I want you to hire me. They're obviously very wealthy. And I didn't even think about it. I read the book the next day and I was like, shit, I shouldn't have, instead of trying for me to benefit from the relationship, for my own personal financial gain, I could have taken that experience and I could have gained information or knowledge that is completely invaluable and you can't get anywhere else. Especially if you're able to talk to someone who's already done really well and made a lot of money. And if that's your goal, if that's what you want to do, the best thing you can do is not beg, ask for them for money, but figure out what they did, how they found purpose, and how they were able to be successful and emulate that. So that's what I gained from that. Your predictions for BTC 54K today. That got me into learning about money. Yes, learning about money is a very interesting rabbit hole. Praise be Satoshi. I can show you something very interesting. What year was it illegal to own gold? 1933 Executive Order 6102 made it a criminal offense for U.S. citizens to own or trade gold anywhere in the world. Basically, they had to sell it to the government for $35 an ounce. What date was gold made legal again to own? Anyways, it just blows my mind that we founded this country off of, like, you know, we were upset about a tea tax, and then we had this dollar, and then we backed it by gold, and it was this huge, beautiful thing, and then something happened. Something in 1933 happened. There was obviously fear and war because we gave up something fundamental that we believed in as American citizens, which was, well, we should have the right to, you know, our own. You shouldn't tell us that I can't store my value. And when you're telling me that I have to sell my value to you, you're taking my gold and then you're putting it in a vault. And now you're saying that my dollar is not even worth gold. And like, where is all that gold? I want that redistributed, buddy. Give it back, or we're seceding again. Hell right, brother. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin one more time. I'm just joking on the 4 hour, but no, seriously, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I just find it really, really weird. Like, talk about like America, and this is what we believe in. This is what we stand for. This is our freedom. We deserve it. But we don't care that you tell us we have to give away our store of value. And the value that we store is in $1, and you tax us and you print more. So you're devaluing. So you're not actually doing your job, which is storing the value for the work that we've already done. So yes, I have a problem with the dollar. BTC on the 4 hour chart looks pretty good. Yeah, I see BTC coming up to 4, probably by Wednesday, 54K. Yeah, continuation. We're going to wait to break above 49.7. That's our current resistance right now. I don't see 50K or anything like that. 49.7, break up here, and then we'll look for 54K. Probably, I'm looking to get smacked, but 50-50, we could come up to 57. 56.5 would be, I wouldn't say 58K. That just seems like a lot of people are looking at 58K. So maybe be front run a little bit, which is why we are looking at the 54K area. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's show. Check bake, bro. Okay, yes. We're going to check bake. I'm pretty sure I've done this before, though. Yeah, there's no chart. There's nothing you can do here. So bake on the 4 hour. Let's see, bake. Okay, bake to the Binance coin. Yeah, probably come down lower. Bake to BNB. If we were to be bullish on bake, yeah, we're gonna want to get back above right here, which is 5% higher than where we're at about 330. I don't know what BNBs are called. Baby BNBs? Baby bees? I like it. 5,600 baby bees is Bake's current price. We're looking for a break above the 5,900 baby bee. Yeah, no, actually Bake doesn't look terrible. It's just doesn't have a lot of price. It doesn't have a lot of data. So, like I said before, caution. Use fundamental analysis when investing in coins like this. If you wanted to break out by, I don't know that I would, but you can. Check Bake. You should do some evening shows for sure. I will definitely do some evening shows. What time is an evening show? 5 p.m. Eastern. So that would be 4 hours from now or later. So after people get home, let's say I could probably do an 8 p.m. show. 8 p.m. would be 7 hours and 15 minutes from now. Yeah, I'll definitely think about it. I'm definitely excited. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for West Coast and East Coast. Yeah, I'll think about that. I'm gonna think about that more this week as I improve my own content and my ability to educate you guys. That's what I'm hopefully I'm being an educator and not a total dingbat here. But anyways, I will catch you guys on Wednesday. Happy Monday, everybody. Stay safe in your trades. If you're in a trade, if you're into some altcoins, don't sell it. Gosh, it hurts me, guys. You guys buy altcoins at the top. You buy OMG at $7, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's at $3. Oh no. Well, if you we're here like, if you're in the crypto space, I don't mean here at Crypto World News, but if you're in the crypto space for more than like 3 months, you should be fine. And if you're new to the space and you're in the red, it comes with the territory, buddies. You pay your tuition one way or another, whether that's time, money, whether you've like done the research yourself and you understand market psychology and fear and greed. That's the most difficult thing as a trader. How to consistently take profit and how to mitigate risk. And that's something that I'm really working on myself. That's why we're not trading here again this week. Keep your altruistic approach, bro. I love you, no homo. Bro, I love you too. Love you guys too. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm going to go and upload this video to YouTube for people who can't make the live show. Appreciate you guys being here. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I'll be back on Wednesday. Same place, same time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe we're doing an evening show. I don't know. If you want to check out the Discord, check out the Discord. I'm going to upload a picture of my new truck there. Told you guys I would. Something about a truck. But yeah, stay safe. Crypto World News is live on Twitch 24/7. So if you have any coins you want for us to chart, hop in the chat and just say the coin and go to the bathroom and come back, and it'll probably be on the screen. If not, just come back and it'll be on later. Because I don't sit at my computer all day, but I definitely check it enough to engage with you guys all day. So anyways, 47-minute show. We're doing great. Hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you guys on Monday. Namaste, or not Monday, Wednesday. Thanks for being here. Stay safe.